If you think your current 9-to-5 job is stressful, try working a shift where getting tired doesn't just mean a bad performance review, it means losing an arm. Right now, I am standing inside a textile mega mill in Manchester, England, around 1840. The noise in here is an absolute assault on the senses. Hundreds of massive power looms are slamming back and forth at blinding speed. The air is so thick with floating cotton dust that it feels like breathing in and there are literally zero safety guards on any of these machines. Today I'm spending 24 hours attempting to survive the most lethal jobs of the Industrial Revolution. We always hear about how this era built the modern world, gave us trains, created mass production, but history books gloss over the terrifying human cost. In 1840, factory workers aren't treated like employees, they are treated like disposable cogs in a massive steam-powered machine. The working conditions I'm looking at right now are completely lawless, and the daily tasks are far more brutal than you think. Let's hop in. My shift begins at 5:30 a.m. There are no labor laws here. The factory whistle screams and thousands of workers, mostly women and children, march into the heat. The temperature inside is intentionally kept at a suffocating 85 degrees with high humidity because it stops the cotton threads from snapping. My first assignment is the most terrifying job in the building, the Scavenger. As these massive multi-ton spinning mules slide back and forth on iron tracks, loose cotton dust accumulates underneath them. My task? I have to physically crawl underneath the heavy moving machinery while it is fully operational. There is no turning the machine off. Stopping the gears means losing money, and the overseers will whip anyone who slows down production. It is pure adrenaline-fueled survival horror, and people did this for 14 hours a day. By 11:02 a.m., I'm pulled out from under the machines and moved to the spinning frames to work as a piecer. The power looms spin thousands of threads simultaneously at violent speeds. Inevitably, these threads snap. The piecer's job is to watch the spinning bobbins, spot a broken thread, lean over the violently moving machinery, and manually tie the two broken ends back together in a fraction of a second without catching their fingers in the gears. The dexterity required is insane. But after 6 hours of standing on your feet in the blistering heat, exhaustion sets in. I'm looking at the older workers around me. Almost every single one of them is missing a finger, a thumb, or has severe scarring up their forearms. If your sleeve gets caught in the unshielded spinning belts, the machine will drag entire arm into the iron teeth before anyone can even reach the steam shutoff valve. And if you get injured, there's no workers' comp. The overseer will literally kick you out into the street, replace you with someone from the massive crowd of unemployed people outside within 5 minutes, and refuse to pay you for the day. It's 3 p.m. and I've managed to escape the textile mill, but my next destination is even more toxic. Welcome to a Victorian match factory. Making matches in the 19th century isn't just physically exhausting, it is chemically lethal. The job involves dipping wooden splints into vast open mats of a chemical compound made with white phosphorus. The fumes in this room are incredibly pungent, smelling like rotting garlic. The workers here, mostly young teenage girls known as the match girls, are breathing this in for 12 hours straight. And here is the dark reality that history completely hides. White phosphorus behaves like a slow-acting poison inside the human body. Over months of exposure, the chemical seeps into the gums and causes the jawbone to literally rot away. It's a horrific occupational disease called Phossy Jaw. It starts with a simple toothache, then foul-smelling pus leaks from the gums, and eventually, the entire jawbone glows a pale greenish white in the dark because it's so saturated with phosphorus before completely dying. To survive, workers have to get their entire jawbone surgically removed without modern anesthesia. Watching these girls pack matches while knowing what's going to happen to them is sickening. The sun goes down, but the Industrial Revolution never sleeps. For my final 3 hours, I'm sent down into the literal engine room of the empire, the coal mines. Because steam engines power all the factories, the demand for coal is insatiable. I am currently descending down a pitch-black primitive wooden shaft into a narrow coal seam less than 3 feet high. Down here, I'm working as a hurrier. I have a heavy iron chain strapped around my waist, looping between my legs, attached to a massive wooden cart loaded with hundreds of pounds of raw coal. Because the tunnels are too low to stand, I have to crawl on all fours like an animal, dragging this massive cart up steep, muddy inclines through the dark. The air is suffocatingly hot and damp, thick with toxic coal dust that guarantees black lung disease within a few years. There is constant creaking above us. The primitive wooden supports holding back millions of tons of earth look like they are about to snap at any second. A single spark from an oil lamp could ignite a methane gas pocket and blow the entire tunnel to pieces. You realize very quickly that the glittering wealth of Victorian society was entirely bought with the literal blood and sweat of people trapped in the dark. My 24 hours are finally up, and I have never been more grateful for modern safety regulations, labor laws, and a standard office chair. The sheer scale of human exploitation required to launch the modern industrial age. If this gritty look behind the machines opened your eyes, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Leave a comment below letting me know which historical job or dangerous era you want me to tackle next, and smash that like button to push this video through the algorithm. This is Timeline Hopper, punching out of the 19th century. See you in the next era.